I'd like to ask you, Charles Chandler, what is the biggest risk?
As an officer, risk mitigation, risk management is a daily thing that gets communicated because we have risk at certain levels that we can mitigate and whatnot. So uh, definitely appreciate that question because it again it just ties into multiple things that I'm involved in. And so for us and our team, really the biggest risk that we've experienced on, and I can say this probably for both single family and multifamily, has been um, not contacting the correct people. And I more so meaning on the multifamily side, um, getting into build plan architects, code, permitting, um, all kind of different departments that we didn't even know existed um, at all. And then on the single family side, somewhat the same as far as zonings, what can or can't be done to certain houses. And again, that's just being more so internally kind of putting blinders on, thinking that us individually, we have to solve this and figure this out and not, that might be inherent as well, kind of as a weakness on the military side, more type A, strong willed, I'll get this done kind of thing. And not realizing that there are so many outside resources that are postured to really take down a lot of those potential obstacles that you're going to face. And so on the multifamily side, that's been a continuous learning experience, especially right now with who it is that we need to talk with. And so biggest risk was kind of tied to not only taking a ton of massive action, which is great, but almost too quickly and not realizing who is it that we need to talk to, who's out there, who's available, who's a resource, or at least pausing just to even think of that question. And so that is the biggest risk for us because that could potentially lead to where you're at a point of potentially no return, or there's going to take even more cost to potentially fix or mitigate something that has happened. So thankfully we're not there and didn't reach that that point, but we definitely saw that as a big learning lesson in internal conversations as far as risk.